The mightiest saintess risked her life to save the one she loved, only to have her best friend steal the credit. Moreover, she was branded as an improper and flirtatious woman in everyone's eyes. Lisa, a candidate for the position of saintess at the temple, had a flaw in her healing abilities. Each time she healed others, she transferred their injuries onto herself before fully recovering. Because of this, Lisa often faced mockery from other candidate saintesses, who openly called her the defective saintess. Lisa endured it all silently, out of gratitude to the temple for taking her in as an orphan. Fortunately, she had a good friend by her side. Annie comforted Lisa, telling her not to pay attention to the nonsense of those people. Annie knew that Lisa worked hard every time to fulfill her duties as a candidate saintess, so she saw no fault in her and would always support her. Lisa felt fortunate to have such a good friend. At that time, not far away, appeared Jack, the leader of the knights. Lisa remembered the first time she met Jack when he just started working at the temple. He was injured and asked Lisa to heal him. Due to nervousness, Lisa failed to do so. She began to worry if she was really cut out for the job of a saintess. However, Jack encouraged her, saying that no one is perfect from the start and as long as she kept trying and didn't give up, she could become a saintess someday. Little did he know, his words continuously supported Lisa's progress. Annie mentioned that Lisa and Jack were well matched. After all, there was no rule against saintesses falling in love. "I will always support you because I want my dearest friend to find happiness," she said. To Lisa, Annie was also her favorite person. Therefore, if Annie ever had someone she liked, she must tell her. They made a pinky promise. Unexpectedly, just 2 days later, severely wounded and near death, Jack was brought to the temple for treatment. Even the saintesses thought there was no hope of saving him. Only Lisa refused to give up. So, at great cost to herself, Lisa transferred all of Jack's injuries onto herself. At that moment, Lisa felt as though her whole body was falling apart. The severity of the injuries slowed down her self-repairing ability. In a state of blurred consciousness, Lisa seemed to see events from the past. When she regained consciousness, she found herself still alive but had been unconscious for a month. Instead of praising her, the nurse blamed her for abandoning her duties as a candidate saintess, for recklessly engaging with a man, and even injuring herself badly. A woman of such character should not have woken up, the nurse scolded. Lisa couldn't believe what had happened in between, but more than anything, she cared about Jack's safety. To her surprise, the nurse told her that Jack had been saved by Annie, who risked her own life. Annie was the true saintess. During Lisa's unconsciousness, the perfectly matched couple had officially engaged. Lisa couldn't accept this fact. She dragged her still healing body to get to the bottom of things. Along the way, everyone was talking about how Annie had risked her life to save Jack, praising her as a true saintess. However, when it came to Lisa, she was despised by all. They gossiped about how she sneaked out of the temple to be with a man and how Annie even helped complete her saintess duties. People didn't doubt these stories because they came from Annie's own mouth. When Lisa found Annie, the latter was in the midst of a tender moment with Jack. Naively, Lisa hoped that maybe there was some misunderstanding between them. Yet, Annie pretended to be scared and hid behind Jack. Soon after, Jack pushed Lisa away with a look of disgust. He had heard it all from Annie, how Lisa pretended to befriend him while bullying him all along. Therefore, he felt deep resentment towards Lisa. Lisa wanted to defend herself further, but looking at his eyes, she suddenly realized that no matter what explanation she gave, no one would believe her. After Jack left, Annie approached her, saying, "I've been looking forward to seeing your expression right now for a long time. As a pastime toy in the past, you performed excellently. But of course, you'll forgive me, won't you? After all, we are lifelong best friends." By now, their once beautiful memories had shattered completely. It turned out that it was just her own unrequited feelings all along. Instantly, Lisa's hair turned white.